Good morning, Card Meetings RGA back with another video, so let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 2015, a gold checklist featuring Jimmy Rollins and Mike Schmidt. This is from the base set of Topps from 2015. It is numbered to 2015 being the gold parallel version. The reason I'm highlighting this is to show Jimmy on the front. We'll get to that purpose in a minute, but this is why this picture was taken when Jimmy got a base hit and he surpassed Mike as now having the most career hits for the Philadelphia Phillies franchise. Jimmy Rollins holds that record rather than Mr. Schmidt after that particular base hit featured in this photo. That's my random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Random baseball item of the day from 1993 Score. A aerial image card of the Oakland Stadium. A little homage to Oakland because they are soon to lose the Athletics, who are, I don't know when. It keeps changing on me. I'm not sure if they're going this year or soon as the stadium is built, but they are moving to Las Vegas. Maybe they're moving now and playing in a minor league stadium, but they're working on building a better stadium. But a little nod to Oakland and the Athletics franchise. The Athletics franchise apparently is forever the Nomads of professional baseball. This will be their fourth city that they have played in. The same franchise, but fourth city. Today's trivia question. Today I'm going to talk about Hall of Fame stuff today. The vote will be announced tomorrow. But from my standpoint, I'm going to talk about other things. But a Hall of Fame trivia question for you. And not baseball related in a way, but interesting question. The Baseball Hall of Fame officially opened in 1936, meaning they officially inducted members into a list called the Hall of Fame for that sport. Of the three other big four sports, which was the next sport to create a Hall of Fame? Don't need to know when it was, but I just want you to tell me hockey, basketball, football, which was the next sport to create a Hall of Fame? Send me an email with that answer, what you're playing for. Cool Ted Williams card. This is from 19. This is from 2023 Topps Archives. It's got his career batting stats on the back. Good image of him there, but kind of an odd looking, almost looks like someone farted in his general direction with that face shot. So I found that one funny. That is the card you're playing for. If you can send me the correct answer via email, I will include my email in the description below, along with a repeat of that question you'll have today and tomorrow to answer. We will pick a winner on Sunday, all right? Good luck to everybody on that. Today, since the Hall of Fame vote is tomorrow, I want to get on record my picks for the Hall of Fame. But first, I'm going to go through the top 10 list with the latest information I have. So I'm actually filming this on Saturday morning. So as of Friday, 10:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is the vote percentage. I'm going to go through the top 10 with you, okay? And then I'm going to talk about my picks I'd have picked off of this list. So I don't think anybody at this point in time in the Hall of Fame voting, anybody who's not in the top 10 or thereabouts really isn't going to make it, and they're not going to get my vote anyway. So I'm just going to stick to that list. Number one right now, Ichiro Suzuki has 100% of the vote. It'll be interesting to see if Ichiro can maintain and become only the second player ever elected with 100% of the vote. So here's what I have to show off for Ichiro. I got this little subset. These are cards released in 2019 or 2020, excuse me, Topps Archives. It's a reprint set of all of his, 2019, yeah. A reprint set of all of his Topps Topps base cards throughout the year, throughout his career here. So this is from 2001, 2002, 2003. They're actually distinguishable from the regular cards in that their number is just an I-whatever, so you're not going to get them mixed up. If you stumble across this, the Wild Plus, it has this Archives foil stamp in it. All right, 2023. And again, these are exact duplicates of the base card from that year. This is what they all looked like. A couple of these cards, I think the first and the last one, were short printed in this exact set, this little subset from Topps Archives. They were short printed even in this set. So still with the Mariners. I know he went to the Yankees eventually. We went to the Marlins first. I thought he went to the Yankees somewhere in there. Maybe I just don't have a card of him with the Yankees. Oh well, no biggie to me. I don't really mind one way or the other. I'm just happy to have this little cool subset of Ichiro cards. So Ichiro is up for the Hall of Fame, and he's got 100% of the vote currently. Second place at the moment, CC Sabathia has 92.9% of the vote. He's almost a shoo-in to get in, which I approve. I don't dispute that. Excuse me, couldn't stop that one. Here is a card from Topps Archives in 2022, I believe. This is him just announcing he had been traded from the Brewers to the Yankees in the offseason. If you recall, back in 2008, he would have been a free agent at the end of the year, and the Indians were not going to keep him. There's no way they were going to hold on to him, so they traded him mid-season to the Brewers for some prospects, and he actually did assist the Brewers to get to the playoffs, where they were roundly trounced by my Phillies, I'm happy to say. And famously, Shane Victorino hit that grand slam off of Sabathia. Very cool memory in Philadelphia here. But CC is in second place at the moment with 92.9%. Third place at the moment with 84.7%, Billy Wagner. Here he is during his time with the Phillies. It was a brief stint with the Phillies. Doesn't even show him. This must have been like this is a Topps traded card, that's why. 2004 Topps traded. Billy Wagner, he's at 84.7%. Carlos Beltran, he's at 80%. I actually had this card in my collections, in some of my bins. It's a 87 Bowman rookie, and I was hoping to get a really good, grade on this, but it came back a PSA 6. These black border cards, you know how they are. Difficult to get centered and whatnot, or perfect grades, but still, I don't know if this is his true rookie card. You know how it is these days with the plethora of products or brands kicking out cards of people. This is his first Bowman card, though, from 1997, Carlos Beltran. He is at 80%. Then we have Andrew Jones, just out at 72.4%. This is his 1999 Topps Finest card. Just going to go a little quicker through these. Next one, Chase Utley, sitting at 53.5%. Here in Philly, we love that. This is his 2001 Bowman Draft Picks rookie card. Got this at an 8.5. This is part of my all-time greatest Phillies set, so I'm happy to have that one. Next on the list is Alex Rodriguez at 40.6%. This one here, let me see if I can find the date on this. 1998 Pacific. Looks like a Nestle release, like Nestle mail-in kind of a thing, or a product release. A-Rod on the Pacific. After that, you got Manny being Manny Ramirez. Here he is on a 2000 Paramount, Pacific Paramount release. Interesting if you think about Manny, he's one of those players that had he been a little, I don't know, not bizarre or not taking steroids at the end, I think he was a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, frankly. I don't think anybody would have disputed Manny, but now he's one of those steroids guys. So after Manny, you got Andy Pettitte. I'm surprised Pettitte's not getting more love. The New York writers tend to rule the day. This is his Pacific card from what year? 1998 Pacific Crown collection. If he doesn't get in by the voters, I believe he eventually will get in by the Veterans Committee, but that's not our call. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Felix Hernandez has 25.3%. He was a fireballer. If you look at his stats, this is one of his final cards. He does not have a particularly awesome record. He had a good 10-year span, but towards the end there, his numbers were mediocre. He does have a lot of strikeouts, 2,500. A couple of ERA titles and whatnot, but I just don't see him as a Hall of Famer. Just saying. Then that's the top 10. But just outside are two former Phillies, so I want to show them off. Right at around 20%, you've got Bobby Abreu and Jimmy Rollins. So this is Abreu's 1995 Bowman rookie, part of my all-time great Phillies sets. This is 1998 Bowman Chrome Refractor Rollins in a 9. The actual Bowman base card is in the all-time great Philly set, and I do have that in a 10. That's just not what I wanted to bring out and show off. But so these are the people who are on the ballot and where they rank at the moment. So I'm going to tell you who I think I would vote for. So obviously the top 4. I'm going to show those off again real quick. Here's the Ichiro subset I have, or base or insert set. Definitely Ichiro would be on my ballot. I would vote for CC Sabathia. I think he is definitely Hall of Fame worthy. I would vote for Billy Wagner. It's got nothing to do with him on the Phillies. He is certainly a force in the reliever world. He should have been in the Hall of Fame a while ago, in my opinion. And I would actually vote for Carlos Beltran. He was one of those players that a lot of people forgot because he just didn't stand out in the game. I don't know why he was on teams that never really succeeded too often, and I know just he kind of fell through the cracks of notoriety, but Carlos Beltran certainly did enough to get into the Hall of Fame. Once you get past that, Andrew Jones, no, I'm not an Andrew Jones fan. I am not. I think he got injured too much late in his career and didn't have the numbers through a full career to justify his inclusion. I know a lot of people dispute that. He's already at 72.4%. Every indication is eventually he will likely get in, but he's not going to get my vote. Naturally, Chase Utley will get my vote. Chase Utley, I'm glad to see he's at 53.5%. I think he's getting more support than I assumed he would. I didn't think the national media would be head over heels for Chase Utley, but I'm happy to see he's that high. That makes me happy. A-Rod, no, I don't vote for steroid guys. A lot of people feel differently, but no, I'm not a fan of A-Rod. Same thing on Manny. I'll pass on Manny. Not interested in seeing Manny get in the Hall of Fame. I think I would give the nod to Pettitte, as much as I hate the fact that he's a Yankee. I think he did enough to deserve consideration for the Hall of Fame, so he might get on my ballot. I'm not going anywhere near Felix Hernandez. He would not get my ballot. So that leaves numbers 11 and 12, and since they're both Phillies, yes, I'm going to put these guys on my ballot. So I got the top 4 I'm keeping. And then after the top 4, I got 4 more. Chase Utley, Andy Pettitte, Jimmy Rollins, and Bobby Abreu. So I'm only going to limit my ballot to 8. If I were a voting member of the Baseball Writers Association of America, my ballot would have included 8 people. I might have given a nod to a couple low-level people who have no shot, like maybe, I know Dustin Pedroia is on the list, and a lot of people don't think he belongs, but I would have maybe just thrown a vote to him, things like that. But that is my vote for the Hall of Fame. I know a lot of other people have been discussing this, and since the ballot is tomorrow, we will find out tomorrow afternoon. I wanted to get my say in before it happened, all right? Hope you enjoyed that video. I would love to hear who you think should be in the Hall of Fame. I would love to hear if you disagree with anything I just said. Please feel free. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great week. Come back tomorrow or Wednesday and Friday. Take care.